I'm Chris Manning.
And I'm Alexis Morgan. Welcome to a brand new episode of 2K TV. This is so exciting. We are virtual fans right now in a live NBA game.
That's right. We're inside the bubble right now, joining a bunch of fans to watch some NBA action.
I wish I could high five you right now. Can we try it?
Boom.
Ooh.
Like that.
Oh, there
Virtual
we
high
go.
five. Yeah,
Who is
that's
this
right.
guy?
We got all the
Who is
fans
this guy?
A spectacular sight as we approach our broadcast location in downtown Orlando through the air. It's great to be with you on a Monday afternoon as we get set for this broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, some people called on Joel Embiid to be more aggressive. The process accepted that with humility, saying, I want to be great, and it's only right for people to expect me to drop 35 a night. At the same time, he said, I'm not a selfish player. If the defense double teams me, it's about making the right play. Kevin?
David, he is showing that maturity. Thanks for that report. Not many teams have the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight. These two teams can do it.
No doubt, Kevin. It can really add a dimension to your offense, and it creates different rotations defensively, especially when you've got someone down low that's going to demand a double team. And so I'm interested to see, in essence, some old school basketball in terms of how teams rotate out of that post.
I am too. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. The tall lineup out there for the 76ers. Simmons, Richardson, Harris, Horford, and Embiid. And for Orlando, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the 3 slot. Good on the triple.
Even though it was well beyond the three-point line, Fournier is just such a smooth and effortless shooter. It looks routine for him.
And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. He does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
That's good from Simmons. And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons, his age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of a career where he becomes a solid shooter later on. And you rarely see the vision and playmaking of Ben Simmons in someone that size. That you can put him up there with Magic, LeBron, and Penny Hardaway in terms of those taller playmakers.
Yeah, you're spot on there, Greg. I mean, he's unique, really unique and gifted in that regard. And with all great passers, there are a couple of things. Really can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. I mean, his confidence just rises when he slams it down like that.
Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Simmons against Fultz. Fournier the bounce pass. Gordon kicks to Isaac. Off target from three-point range. Now the 76ers with it. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Markelle Fultz.
I like his even-keeled demeanor, guys. You look at Ben Simmons, never too high or too low. He's got a quiet confidence about him that bodes well for his future.
No good on the free throw. And Orlando making a change here. Augustine's checked in. And the second free throw, good. Here's Augustine. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. And it's blocked by Simmons.
Well, you got to respect the athleticism and the willingness to defend that Simmons has. I mean, he's a skilled shot blocker, too.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Here's Fournier out to the wing. Augustine from outside.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
Embiid drives in. Not going to go that time. The Magic have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Augustine passes to Fournier. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist from Fournier.
Yeah, the clever Frenchman. Fournier solid at recognizing when the defense isn't covering one of his teammates.
No good from Simmons.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Augustine, that's good.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
Baseline J on the way. The 76ers again can't hit it.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Wasted no time on that one.
Man, I like the deep ball of Isaac there, man. Has good touch for a big fella, and he shoots it with confidence.
Good work there as it goes. Simmons got 6.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Augustine finds Isaac. And a miss there on the triple. And Embiid has got the ball here for Philadelphia. 4-point game. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
So skilled at maneuvering his way to the cup. Embiid's mobility, extremely impressive for a guy of his size.
Here's Vucevic, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And although the passes aren't flashy by any means, Nikola Vucevic, a very effective playmaker at the pivot.
And Vucevic is very calm when pressed. Reads the defense well and makes the simple but impactful pass. Great in dribble handoffs. It's a big reason he averages almost 4 assists a game.
Free throw drops for Vucevic.
And Clark, you can see Nikola Vucevic following the trend of many other centers in our league. He's incorporating that three-point shot into his arsenal.
Well, how about these numbers, Greg? I mean, Vucevic was taking over 4 threes a game. That's like a perimeter player on some teams. I mean, he shoots a respectable clip from that range, but I think it's part of just trying to keep other centers honest as to why he shoots that many.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simmons. Here are the Magic now. They lead by 4. Here's Augustine. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. No one near Isaac as he lets it go. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And here's Simmons for 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. Here's Orlando now. They're on a 12-4 run. Fournier gets a wide open look. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And here's Simmons for 3. They grabbed their own miss.
Boy, that long reach of Embiid's paying dividends there, guys. An absolute machine on the offensive glass.
Al Fournier.
Nice adjustment there, going to the full court press, trying to ratchet up the pressure here a little bit.
Augustine against Embiid, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Magic leading by 3. Now here is Augustine. Puts up a 3. Isaac misses. Simmons against Isaac. And it's Simmons penetrating.
Simmons is driving inside. I'm telling you, he's going to sky up for the flush. Getting to the bucket in no time.
Orlando, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Outside Fournier. Poked away. And Vucevic kicks to Isaac. A three-pointer off the mark.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Harris misses.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Outside Fournier. Back to Augustine. Shot clock at 6. And it's blocked by Simmons. Now the 76ers on the break. Harris with the ball. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. And Greg, Josh Richardson's a terrific ball handler out on the wing who can create for others.
Richardson gets a lot of assists per game at that wing position, not just looking to finish plays, but also to create for others. Very well-rounded threat on the offensive end, and that gives this team another dimension in terms of playmaking.
And the 76ers making a change here. Eibel's checked in. Passes it to Augustine. And here is Isaac. They need this one. Al Horford with the rebound. Now here's Thibault. Defense is right there. And there it is for him.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The Magic trail by 3. Augustine with it. It's Fournier on the wing. Over Thibault. Fournier's shot is off.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Three-pointer by Embiid. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Philadelphia.
Richardson, no luck. The Magic shooting just 35% to start the game. Here's Augustine, and he banks in the layup. Augustine's got his second bucket of the night.
You know, it's obvious and easy to talk about Augustine's speed. He's a speed merchant, but how about his creativity there?
And so it's Augustine who will bring it up for the Magic. To the inside, Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
Outside Fournier. It's Vucevic, top of the key. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. That's good from Augustine. The assist from Fournier. Augustine's got his third basket of the night. Pass to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Well, you got to push Embiid out farther. I mean, when he's this close, he's focused on one thing, wrecking that rim.
Orlando leading. And here's Augustine. He has 7. Outside Fournier. Vucevic against Embiid. Takes the 3. Just 5 on the clock. But they get it back. Back to Fournier. Second chance shot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Well, it was a career year for Evan Fournier, just at the right time. Opted out of his player option over the summer, and he was a free agent.
And Fournier proved that he can put up numbers. Aggressive looking to create with the ball in his hands. This team got a great weapon signing Fournier.
And the first one at the line is good. Ray, which team do you think has the toughest offense to stop in the NBA?
You know, in their heyday, it was the Warriors, no doubt about it. Now, though, things are changing a little bit. It's a tough one to say. The Bucks seem to be amazing with what they're doing with Giannis. The Rockets with that 1-2 punch of Harden and Westbrook is incredible. And don't sleep on the Lakers or the Clippers, partner. Right now, there's a few of them out there that I would lose a lot of sleep over trying to prepare to play against.
Yeah, I'm glad you included the 2 LA teams.
You know, one thing you got to love about Embiid is how unselfish he is. I mean, he's pretty good at spotting open teammates.
That's tipped. Here's Burks. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that Cameo song, Back and Forth.
Orlando trailing here. There's the pass to Ross. Embiid against Vucevic. Pass to Bamba. It's Fournier on the wing. And it's good off the back rim and in. Fournier's got 7 points in the game.
And quite honestly, Fournier just has a good basketball IQ, a high basketball IQ, knowing even before he gets the pass that he's got time and space to shoot.
Ross with it, now defended by Embiid. Carter Williams against Burks. 5 on the clock. Carter Williams, the pass to Vucevic. And it's Mohamed Bamba with the foul. That's his first foul. And as he's checked in for Orlando.
James Ennis.
'76ers trailing. Here's Burks. And the shot is long.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Tipped away. And here's the fast break. Scott leading the way. And that one's good. Korkmaz.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well.
Carter Williams finds Vucevic. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
And they're losing their concentration here, guys. Just sloppy with the ball.
Carter Williams against Burks. And he drops it in from the low post. And it's a 3-point 76ers lead.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Here's Carter Williams, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Got a piece of it. Burks with the steal. And he dunks it down.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
58 seconds left in the first. And so it's Carter Williams. He'll bring up the ball for the Magic. Now Embiid, he has 6. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Carter Williams. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
And that one is hammered home.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
A shot by Carter Williams, nobody around. Again, Carter Williams missing. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. 76ers lead by 9. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And chatting earlier with Ben Simmons, he addressed the scrutiny that players have to deal with on a daily basis.
For me, it comes with blocking criticism from people I don't really need to hear from. You know, I don't mind. Everyone has their opinion. Everyone's going to say something, which is fine. But at the same time, I got to worry about, what I need to focus on.
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Scott. Alec Burks is out there with Shake Milton. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Korkmaz in at the 3 spot. The Magic trail by 11. Passes it to Ennis. A 3-ball. Offensive rebound. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Boy, hard to say too much about the craftiness of Vucevic's game. I mean, oftentimes, because he's so clever and so good at drawing fouls, he just toys with defenders.
And the first one drops. Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but
Are you kidding me? Nasty. Boy, the quickness by Simmons, breathtaking. So good at blowing by whoever's trying to stay in front of him.
The Magic trail by 11. Fultz looking around. Now here's Ross, defended by Milton. Ross, that's good.
And that's a case where the deceptive strength that Ross has helps him score over the defense. You can't afford to take this guy lightly.
Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
Boy, never shy about getting to that rack. Simmons so aggressive playing downhill. Nice dunk there.
Fultz with the ball. Outguarded by Simmons. And the whistle blows as the basket counts in a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
Gordon's checked in for the Magic. Al Horford, he's checked in for the 76ers. That free throw good from Fultz.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
And it's Ennis with the ball for the Magic. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Shot by Ennis. Nobody around. His three-pointers off the mark. The 76ers leading by 14. Here's Simmons, and then Simmons slams it in.
And, you know, guys, we know Simmons most enjoys getting others involved, but he's showing you he can have Hughes nights himself as well.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Fingerprints on that dealer sent you to a new crib. Bad, speak pig Latin with a new seal. Stick a price with the Raekwon with the blue deal. Slice of pine, we all eat. Stick it strong, my with these weirdos. Swear to God to be paranoid. Feed the jet like it's cafe. Solar came back for it. Your whole clique be for a small level. Black Phantom, Bless Pharaoh, Black Bolt, Rest Well, Collins Ave in the high rise.
Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Ennis. Then for the 76ers, Tobias Harris is checked in for Mike Scott, and Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Korkmaz. Now here's Fultz. Pass to Ross, and stolen by Simmons. And then Simmons slams it in.
And Simmons is extremely versatile and effective two-way player, guys, who can hurt you on both ends.
The Magic trail by 18. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Fultz with the ball. Ball's knocked loose. Yep, it counts. Fultz has got his second bucket tonight.
And, you know, Fultz is highly skilled as an offensive player. When he gets this kind of positioning inside, it's a wrap.
Simmons up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
And here's Fultz. 5 points in the game.
And Tobias Harris, a crusader for a cause that isn't talked about too much. He has a huge concern about sleep deprivation and the effects it has on athletes.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? While it's not talked about a lot, it is gaining ground in all kinds of circles, particularly in the world of sports, the whole sleep deprivation idea. And Harris is a guy who's conscientious and thoughtful. I love the fact that he's bringing this to his teammates' attention because it's critical. And he's certainly passionate about it. We'll see how much wind it gets with him speaking up on it.
6 to shoot. Simmons against Fultz. Shot by Gordon, wide open. Can't connect from 14 feet out. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we know that for years the NBA has thought about a postseason play-in tournament to get more teams and fans involved. Last year's pandemic stoppage basically necessitated its implementation. For the NBA, the disruption of business as usual enabled innovation and risk-taking. I don't want to be too hoity-toity, but it was Albert Einstein who once said, "In the midst of every crisis lies great opportunity." Guys, back to you.
You're right. Thank you, David. Ross with a wide open look. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Ross has got 5 now.
Man, I like the three-point stroke of Ross. Gets it off so effortlessly. Man, he's got terrific form.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason honing his craft, first on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career. And that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who've ever played the game.
Wow. That's good from Harris.
You know, over time, I think Harris has become really good at accepting more responsibility, and that's part of learning how to be a leader.
Fournier is checked in for the Magic. Augustine comes in for Ross. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Richardson's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And so it's Augustine who will bring it up for the Orlando Magic. And it's Gordon missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And it's Simmons penetrating. The double clutch. And it's sent back by Isaac.
And the suffocating reach of Isaac is tough to overcome, and outshoot excels at getting up and denying shots.
Here's Gordon. Out to the right wing. Near the three-point line, it's Augustine. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. Here's Harris. He's got 8. Now Augustine. Here's Fultz. The Magic again can't hit.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
And Clark, how about the 20th pick back in that 2019 draft? Matisse Thybulle, fantastic defensive specialist who has an evolving offensive presence as well.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. His defense is really outstanding and NBA ready from the day he got into the league. He'll improve on offense. You know that. He'll work at it, and he'll get better. I think he has tremendous instincts on and off the ball. Great length and speed and athleticism. He's a terror defensively.
And the first one at the line is good.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Robinson's checked in for Philadelphia. And so he makes both from the line. Now here is Augustine. 7 points in the game. Fournier against Robinson. Count that one. Fournier's got his third basket of the night right there.
You know, even when you think you've got Fournier bodied up, he still finds a way to slither to a score.
And that one's good. Thibault.
Assistant, Josh Richardson.
A challenging stretch here for Orlando. Here's Fultz. Lays it up and banks it in. Fultz has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
The Magic shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. Augustine looking around. Outside Gordon. Isaac passes to Fournier. They get a hand on it. Harris with it. Now guarded by Fultz. Richardson, good. Richardson's got 5 points so far.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And the Magic making a change here. Vucevic is checked in. The 76ers also with a sub. Burks is checked in. Burks against Augustine. Isaac. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine. Augustine's got 6 assists now in the game. Here's Richardson. A second chance effort. Harris trying to get free. Can't capitalize inside. The Magic shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Man, that's just an example and display of strength from Vucevic. I mean, just overpowering whoever's in his path.
And it was a strong year for Evan Fournier. Career highs for him in several categories.
Greg, I like his game. I mean, he's got really nice size. He's highly skilled, plays at a comfortable pace. There's a lot to like about what's in his package. And, you know, he's one of those guys that seems like he's been around forever, and yet he's just now entering the prime of his career. That's scary for opponents. You know, he was the 16th pick in the 2011 NBA draft, and Vucevic became an All-Star for the first time in 2019. Took him a while, but he got there.
Burks. Harris trying to get free. Burks' shot is good. He's got 12.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him, just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they've put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively. Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
For Philadelphia, they have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8. First one falls for him.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter, but right now he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Carter Williams, he's checked in for the Magic. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Al Horford. Good on both. And so it's Carter Williams. He'll bring up the ball for Orlando. To the middle, here's Fournier, and a great assist by Carter Williams as that one goes in. Fournier's got 4 points now in the quarter. Here's Robinson, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And Glenn Robinson, a player that was moved at the deadline last year, showed that he's a solid participant when given the minutes.
Agreed, Greg. I mean, he gives you a little bit of everything at the three. He's learned to play within himself and really never hurts you in any aspect of the game. Those are the kind of guys you have to find minutes for.
The first one falls. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
76ers foul call. Glenn Robinson. That's his first personal.
For Orlando, they have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
That free throw, no good. James Ennis, he'll check in for Gordon. And he sinks the second. The 76ers leading by 22. Richardson for 3. Kept alive. Harris. Isaac with some nice D.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Ennis in the corner. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
And Embiid throws it down. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
Yeah, a coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Vucevic with the bucket.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Richardson for 3. Here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
And the second chance becomes a dunk we could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint.
Guys, it's all about persistence on the offensive glass. You just can't ever give up on a play.
To the paint. And the rejection by Embiid.
That long reach of Embiid's is a real asset on defense. Covers a lot of territory and knows how to snuff out shooting.
The 76ers leading by 21. Burks for 3. But they'll get another chance.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
Magic shooting 41% for the game. It's Fournier on the wing. Burks covering. The pass to Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
Really hard to say enough about how good Carter Williams is at spotting the open man. He's got excellent vision and just a nice feel for what they're trying to get done in their offense.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Fournier for 3. And a great assist by Carter Williams as that one goes in. Carter Williams has got 4 assists now tonight. Philadelphia's shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Knocks down the 3 ball. Burks has got 15 points.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Inside. Ennis kicks to Isaac. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Scott comes in for Tobias Harris. And it's Korkmaz in for Glenn Robinson III. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Evan Fournier. This is his first chance at the line tonight. Free throw good, Burks. And Burks hits 2 free throws. And Orlando has possession. Carter Williams with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Feeds it to Vucevic. And a great assist by Carter Williams as that one goes in. Carter Williams has got his 5th assist in this one. And so it's Ben Simmons making highlights for Philadelphia. He has really delivered at the offensive end. He's torched them for 24 points so far. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Joel, an early lead and a lot to like in the performance thus far. Would you agree?
Oh, I thought we played great. Defensively, I know that I had someone behind me if I made a mistake that was going to protect the rim. I thought we did great.
We know the adjustments are coming, and we'll see who takes advantage. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. Ben Simmons had it going on in the first quarter. He had 35 points, 7 block shots, and 2 rebounds. And from what we saw so far from the Sixers, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Tremendous game so far for Simmons. He's really on the offensive end of the floor. This is the production you want from him every week.
Looking at Orlando, Shaq, your thoughts?
Well, they were playing like it was Christmas, giving up a lot of turnovers. There's no excuses for the turnover numbers, sloppy ball handling. They looked out of control, and the execution was all over the place.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Ben Simmons in this game, he's been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. The Magic trail by 19. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the small forward position. And that's the group for Steve Clifford as we begin the second half. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Evan Fournier.
And that one falls for Fournier.
Out of France, the sharp-shooting Fournier, an important player to this team because of his scoring ability.
And the call will be against Al Horford. That'll be his second foul of the game. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
Harris is checked in for Philadelphia.
Tobias Harris.
And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Orlando. They trail by 16. Pass to Isaac. Fournier with the ball. Three-pointer. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too, as a matter of fact. I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
The Magic shooting here, about 46% for the game. Fultz dishes to Fournier. Passes it to Vucevic. Got it. Good job in the low post. Vucevic has got 20.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
The drive by Simmons. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 15. Orlando, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. And stolen by Simmons. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Markelle Fultz.
That's what you call being a master of your craft from Simmons. I mean, fooled the entire defense in the paint there.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
And guys, that was an element of his game that he could not get turned around. I mean, he was really in a funk, and it lasted all season.
And Simmons drops them both. Right around a minute and a half played here in the 3rd quarter. Here's Fultz, and finished off by Fultz.
You've got to step in front of Fultz, guys. I mean, he's solid when he comes rolling to the rim to hammer it down on these. Oh, yes, sir. Come on, bring it.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Outside Fournier. And here's Fultz. He's got 9. Just 5 to shoot. Vucevic against Embiid. And it's Vucevic missing.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Fultz finds Isaac. Here's Vucevic. Score the basket, his 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
Boy, the offensive arsenal of Vucevic is fantastic. When he's rolling like this, watch out.
Simmons' shot is good.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
The Magic trail by 19. Fultz with the ball. And it's Richardson picking him up. Fournier's shot is off. The 76ers have gotten every shot that dropped since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with this play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
Yeah, Josh Richardson is just not a scorer and defender, folks. He can pass it, too.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. Ben Simmons really making a difference here.
Absolutely on fire. They need to regroup and figure out a way to slow his roll.
So for the Magic, Bamba comes in for Nikola Vucevic, and it's Ross in for Jonathan Isaac. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Josh Richardson, and there's the feed to Bamba, and the dunk by Bamba.
Boy, I tell you, Bamba's wingspan and his standing reach is ridiculous. This dude was born to throw it down.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
Knocked loose and stolen by Simmons. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Simmons got 38 points.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the Orlando Magic. Pass to Fournier. Puts up a three. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Ross kicks to Fultz. In the corner, Bamba with it. The Magic again can't hit. Philadelphia dictating the flow. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. And the dunk by Embiid.
Often when Embiid has a lane, he looks to throw it down, and he's got great speed for a big fella.
Here's Fournier, 23 points in the game. Now Fultz. He feeds it to Bamba. Misses in close. The 76ers shooting 61%, showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in.
You just have to be more careful with Simmons. I mean, he's absolutely brilliant at keeping the defense off balance.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Well, I got to say, one thing that stuck out all game is the consistent penetration they've got.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've got down in transition.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
And he makes the first. That one misses. Orlando, they've gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. And then Gordon with the dunk.
And Gordon taking advantage of the fact that when he gets up in the air like that, nobody's interested in getting in his way.
And that one's good. Thibault's got 4 points this quarter. Here are the Magic now. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Fultz the pass to Gordon and stolen by Horford. Simmons with it. Defended now by Fournier. Here's Thibault. They get it back. Embiid's shot is good.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
And Clark, last season for Mo Bamba, another step in his progression. Still limited minutes. The team waiting for things to click for the young man.
Agreed. I mean, it's the offense that needs the most work, Greg, but they knew he was going to be a project. They knew this was going to be a work in progress with Mo Bamba. But his defense is already there. I mean, he can hit the glass and protect the rim with the best of them.
And that one falls for Bamba.
Well, it's fairly obvious, but it's important that Bamba stays healthy so he can keep improving. I mean, his skill set and physical tools both are very impressive. His upside is way up.
DJ Augustine's checked in for Evan Fournier. Mike Scott's checked in for the 76ers. So he gets them both. Philadelphia shooting a tremendous 61% from the floor, hitting on all cylinders. No good from Simmons. Orlando's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Puts it up from 15, and it's Gordon missing. And so Horford will bring it up for the 76ers. Thibault kicks to Simmons. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Now here's Ross. He's guarded closely. Another shot, and it's good on the layup. Augustine's got 9.
You know, Augustine is a scoring point guard. He's crafty, but he's highly skilled, and he knows how to put the ball in the hole.
No good from Simmons.
Not really necessary with nobody on you. I mean, why put yourself off balance on that shot when you're wide open?
And Terrence Ross, the wing from Washington, signed a 4-year deal with the Magic in 2019. The team loves what he brings as a 3-and-D type of player.
And Greg, with Ross, he's finally found his role. He's also a great finisher at the rim.
You know, he seemed lost early in his career with Toronto, but he has found a home with Orlando and is playing his best basketball, knows what's expected of him, and how he can help contribute to wins.
First free throw is good.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
The Magic making a switch here. Ennis is checked in. And then for Philadelphia, Robinson's checked in for Shake Milton. Korkmaz comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Burks in for Simmons. He gets it in there. 8 points for him.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Orlando, they've gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Ross, that's good.
And that's where Ross has been most efficient. Raining it off the catch. Love it.
Here's Burks. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. We were all witnesses last year to the pandemic, which struck with worldwide repercussions. The NBA was no exception. The 1920 season was altered, and this season was delayed. But the league is finding a sense of solidarity and resolve under the leadership of Adam Silver. Now, sports is a microcosm of society as a whole, and we all are finding different ways to overcome this. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, DA. Orlando's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Ross on the wing. He kicks to Ennis from past the arc. Offensive rebound, and the dunk by Bamba.
Boy, Bamba really a dogged rebounder despite his slight frame. He's got great length and timing, and his intensity is really impressive.
Burks' shot is good.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Near the three-point line, it's Augustine. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there, and neither can he.
Goes up the baseline. Robinson misses. The Magic shooting around 48% so far in the third. Hits. Count that one from Ennis.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
And Horford, here we go. He doesn't hit that one. Gordon with the defensive effort. Ennis in the corner. There's the triple. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Burks has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Now here's Ennis. Burks covering. Ennis taking his time here. For 3, Gordon hands it from downtown. Gordon's got 5 points now this quarter.
Man, I like seeing Gordon stretch his range a little bit. I mean, the three-point shot is still a work in progress for him, but I think he's only going to get better the more experience he gets shooting it from there.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Here's Bamba, and the dunk by Bamba.
Yeah, nice vision from the little fella there, Augustine, making it easy for his teammates by finding the open man.
And the 76ers call time here.
And DJ Augustine, a veteran guard who's always had an impact when he's on the floor. He gives you leadership, shooting, and playmaking off the bench.
Tell you what, Greg, when he was with the Pacers during my time working for the team, I really grew to appreciate and respect his game even more than I did from a distance. You're exactly right. I mean, he's a barometer for just about any team he's played on, and that when he plays well, it lifts everybody else's game. That's just the kind of experienced, calming effect veteran he is.
Orlando making some changes. Vucevic checked in for Bamba. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Aaron Gordon, and it's Carter Williams in for James Ennis. Harris is checked in for Philadelphia. Josh Richardson comes in for Alec Burks, and it's in there. Richardson's got 7 points.
Well, that pull-up shot from Richardson kind of came out of nowhere. Lightning quick speed on the release.
To the paint, here's Augustine. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams. Carter Williams has got 6 assists in the game. The 76ers shooting about 59% from the floor offensively. They've been running without a hitch. Good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Augustine bringing it up now for the Magic. Isaac outside. Launches a three. No good that time. And the 76ers go the other way with it.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be? But so far, that's not been the case.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now. And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
No good from Ross.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
You know, looking to score often from there, Harris is excellent at drawing the defense's attention and fouls.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all. That's good from Harris. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Magic shooting 47%, pretty solid. Here's Augustine. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Well, I tell you what, for Augustine being as small as he is, he's crafty and he's stronger than he looks, which allows him to finish through tough defense.
Count that bucket. 8 seconds left in the third quarter. Now here is Augustine. Misses the shot. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Philadelphia ahead, delivering the blowout. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here's Neto. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Mike Scott out there with Kyle O'Quinn. Then it's Robinson, and it's Korkmaz in at the shooting guard position. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
The free throw drops for Carter Williams.
The Syracuse alum, Carter Williams, a combo guard with really outstanding court vision and excellent speed.
Oh, that's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Puts it up off the inbound. That one a little long. Knocked away. Here's Neto. Carter Williams covering. That one falls. And it's the Magic with the ball. Down low. Here's Birch. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
What a smart pass by Carter Williams right there.
Here's Korkmaz. He can't get that one. The Magic go the other way with it. Here's Carter Williams. Lays it up and banks it in.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Augustine passes to Carter Williams. Shoots the 3. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball.
76ers ball.
So both teams making some changes here. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. The drive by Simmons. And the layup's good off the glass. Simmons got 41.
Well, it's really hard to say too much about Simmons. I mean, bouncing off defenders like they're not even there.
Fultz against Simmons. Count that one from Isaac.
Yeah, he recognized the overcommitment by the defense there and then made a smart pass to get that ball back outside.
Simmons. Offensive rebound. And the shot goes in from Embiid. Embiid's got 22.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And Simmons slams it in.
Well, I love watching Simmons run the floor. So effortless and efficient in his movement.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Fultz with the ball. From beyond the arc. Tipped away. Here's Vucevic. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Shake Milton, he's checked in for Korkmaz. And Philadelphia calls time here.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
That's only the first turnover, guys. He's been safe as an option for them at the offensive end.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Isaac kicks to Fournier. Back to Isaac. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
At the line, shooting one. Michael Carter Williams.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here, the wide open look here for Vucevic. Another miss by Vucevic. The 76ers have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
Orlando's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Shot from 12. Uses the glass that time, and it's good.
Yeah, and you know, it's important that Fultz continue to develop his in-between game because he knows when to pull up.
No good from Simmons. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the Magic. Here's Carter Williams. And it's off from three-point range. For Philadelphia, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. A three from Simmons. Rebound by the Magic. Isaac's got 7 rebounds in the game. Carter Williams, the pass to Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
Boy, I love the intensity of Fultz. He brings it all the time, has that dial turned up.
A three from Simmons. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simmons. The Magic making a switch here. Gordon's checked in. The Magic have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. And stolen by Thibault. And now the 76ers on the break. The big dunk at the end of the break.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Here's Fultz. He drains the quick shot. Fultz has got 6 here in this quarter.
Boy, you've got to jam Fultz. You've got to stay up on him. If you lay back just a bit, he's going to make you pay with that pull-up jumper.
And Embiid throws it down.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul.
You can't be pretty, though, with those second chance opportunities. I mean, just put it in the basket.
With the shot. Here's Harris. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Fournier passes to Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Nice job at sizing up the defense in these sets. Fournier, dependable at making the right pass.
A three from Simmons. It's hauled in by the Magic.
Well, in most games, he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Here's Fultz. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely. Fultz has got 10 points in just the second half. And the 76ers call time here.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Al Horford's checked in for Philadelphia. Josh Richardson comes in for Shake Milton. And they double up Simmons. Beyond the arc. Philadelphia with the new shot clock. Here's Harris. The 76ers again can't hit it. Orlando's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. And Fultz gets it to go.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
And here's Simmons for 3. It's rebounded by Fultz. Fultz has got 5 rebounds tonight. And the pass to Gordon. Feeds to Fournier. And it's blocked by Simmons. And he's able to get it back.
The Frenchman Fournier, always looking to get the shot up, but really good at drawing fouls.
Shooting 2. Evan Fournier.
And that one falls for Fournier. And so Fournier nails both of them. The 76ers leading by 20. A 3 from Simmons drills the three-pointer. Simmons got 7 points here in this quarter.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Lob pass to
Get it! What a throwdown there, man. For a young player, I like the way Fultz sees the floor. He knows and feels when a guy is open.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the Orlando Magic. Ross is checked in for the Magic.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Ben Simmons. 2 shots.
And that one misses. So we can't get either to fall. Orlando's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Ross hits in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And look, he's not the best athlete, but he's able to create the space he needs to operate.
The offensive rebound, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. And for the Magic, they're shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. He got it again! Sensational!
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. And here is Ross. Wide open. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Ross has got 9 points here in the second half. Fournier against Richardson. Here is Ross. The shot from the low post is good.
Well, we know that T. Ross can get it going. Part of the 50-plus club in terms of scoring the basketball.
Simmons. And another one falls.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Now Ross. 13 feet away. Here's Vucevic. Second shot opportunity. And the rejection by Embiid. Simmons on the wing. He's covered by Isaac.
You know, what touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, he's so good at staying under control even when facing physical contact.
Now here's Fournier. Ross with it. On the money with the open jumper. Ross has got 8 here in the quarter. And the 76ers call time here.
And Clark, when he comes in the game, you know that Terrence Ross is looking to score. That's his role, and boy, he relishes it.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? He's cut from the cloth of the old school bucket getter, where you know their primary objective and focus is to put it in the basket, and they do it a lot of different ways and at a high volume. So that's who Terrence Ross is. He's an explosive, dynamic, packs a lot of points in the short periods of time scored.
Now we get free plane rides. I promise we ain't on the same sides. If it was, I would change sides. We won't never pay the same price. Frank Lloyd. Now there'll never be another. Think they got me covered. I hit the 3 at the buzzer.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game, Ben Simmons.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. The 76ers leading by 23. Ball's knocked loose from 11 feet away. It's hauled in by Gordon. Orlando's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. It's stolen by Vucevic. Kept alive. Isaac kicks to Vucevic. Ross against Harris. Shot clock at 5. Isaac misses. 76ers shooting 44% in the fourth. The offense with some ups and downs. And there's Richardson on the assist by Simmons.
Man, I love how Simmons sets the floor up. So good at spotting his teammates for high-quality shots.
And here's Fournier. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. Dishes it to Vucevic. Here's Isaac. But they recover it.
Boy, nice rhythm that time. See how Isaac let it fly right off the catch? That shows you confidence in the jumper.
Simmons on the wing. He's guarded by Fournier.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Rejected by Harris.
What a block from Harris. Terrific work there.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Philadelphia.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Ben Simmons.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
Fournier, that's for 2. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Philadelphia dictating the flow. At the elbow, Horford. And yes, it's good.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
And Fournier kicks to Vucevic. Gordon, the shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
And Gordon is a guy who's used to being bodied. I mean, he just kind of plays through it, shrugging off the contact and ignoring it, really.
Fournier with the ball, picked up by Harris. Back to Fournier. Good ball movement here by the Magic. And he makes that one.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
No good from Simmons. For three, Ross. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. And Simmons kicks to Richardson. No good that time. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you later.